Good morning students, this is Amit Tiwari, your English teacher. Today I am going to start a new poem. The name of the poem is Tiger in the Zoo, which is written by Leslie Norris. In this poem, poet tries to compare the life of a tiger in the zoo and its life in its natural habitat. With this poem, he is trying to give an important message that wild animals should be kept in its natural environment or natural habitat. He is also trying to heighten the contrast between freedom and captivity. Students, this poem moves from zoo to the jungle and again from jungle back to the zoo. Poet is trying to provide the contrast between the mood and environment of a tiger when he is in jungle and when he is in zoo. So students, let us start reading the poem line by line, and we will see the meaning of difficult words and we'll try to discuss the different literary devices which are used in this poem. So students, let us start. He starts in his wide stripes, a few steps of his case, on pads of velvet quiet, and his quiet rage. Here the meaning of steps is to walk with pride steps, and the meaning of vivid stripes is having deep bright color. Here pad signifies the paws of a tiger. Here pads signifies the paws of a tiger, which is just like velvet cloth, as velvet cloth is very smooth in touch and in texture. Same way the tiger is having his paws. And the meaning of rage is uncontrolled anger. So the poet is trying to create an environment in which a tiger is kept in a zoo, and this tiger is walking with his bright colors here and there, but he is unable to walk because the area of the cage is very limited. He is able to walk only few steps, and he is walking without making any noise, as the paws of the tiger is just like velvet fabric, as velvet fabric is very smooth in touch. That's why while walking in the cage he is not making any noise. And just contrast to his personality, he is not showing any anger, he is not showing any ferociousness on his face. He is just trying to keep himself calm and quiet, and he is just moving here and there in the limited area of the cage. And in the second stanza, poet is saying that he should be lurking in shadow, sliding through the long grass near the water hole where plump deer pass. Here in this stanza, the meaning of lurking is remaining hidden so as to wait in ambush. Ambush means fight. And the meaning of plump is fat. So in this stanza, poet is describing about that tiger who is living in his natural habitat, who is living in his natural environment, and he is showing his real personality. Poet is saying that he is trying to hide himself in the shadows of the long grass which is near the water body, where the plump deer, the fat deer, is about to come for drinking water, and he is waiting to fight with his prey and just to kill him to feed himself. He is waiting for the plump deer, for the fat deer who is about to come near that water body just to drink some water. And this tiger is waiting behind the shadows of that long grass. In this stanza, the tiger is showing his natural or real personality. He should be snarling around houses at the jungle's edge, baring his white fangs, his claws, terrorizing the village. Here in this stanza, the meaning of snarl is makes an angry, warning sound, and the meaning of baring is exposing or uncovering. And here fangs means a large sharp tooth, especially a canine tooth of a dog or a wolf. So in this stanza, poet is trying to say that the tiger who is living in his natural environment or natural habitat, he should snarl around. He should snarl around the houses which are near the jungle, and he should trying to terrorize the person or the villagers who is living in that particular village by showing or by exposing his white fangs and his claws. And this way, this tiger should show his natural personality. So poet इस स्टेंजा से ये कहना चाह रहा है कि जो ये टाइगर है जो जंगल में रहता है, उसे जंगल के आसपास जो विलेज है वहां पे रहने वाले लोगों को अपने तीखे दांत से, अपने पंजे से डराना चाहिए. और वो यही कर रहा है. वो क्या कर रहा है? ही शोइंग हिज नेचुरल पर्सनालिटी. एक्चुअली दिस टाइगर इज वेरी फेरोसियस and he is showing the same temperament. Now students, let us see what poet is trying to tell in the next stanza. But he locked in a concrete cell, his strength behind bars, stalking the length of his cage, ignoring visitors. See, the poet is again visualizing the scene of that cage, and the cell of the cage is made of concrete, and this particular tiger is locked behind that cell. And as the tiger is locked behind the cell, the same way his strengths are also locked behind the cell, and he is completely helpless. He is unable to show his ferociousness. He is unable to show his real attributes or personalities. He is just walking here and there in the cage. As he is kept in that concrete cell, he is unable to show his real personality. He is unable to show his anger, his ferociousness. That's why keeping himself very calm and quiet, he is just walking here and there in that concrete cell. He hears the last voice at night, the patrolling cars, and stares with brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. In this stanza, poet is saying that this tiger who is very sad and who is very helpless, just sitting in the cage in night, sitting in the cage during night, he just listen the voice of the patrolling car, and with his brilliant eyes, he just look around the different brilliant stars in the sky. So poet is saying that this tiger who is in cage, who is in zoo, and who is locked in that concrete cell, is very helpless, is very sad, and he is unable to show his temperament. That's why he is trying to make himself calm and quiet. He is not trying to attack on the visitors. He is not trying to terrify the visitors just by showing their claws and fangs. And he has left all the hopes of living in a natural environment. So this is the explanation of this poem. Now let us discuss the different literary devices which are used in this poem. सबसे पहले हम राइमिंग स्कीम देखेंगे. पोएम में डिफरेंट स्टेंजाज में क्या राइमिंग स्कीम यूज की गई है. तो फर्स्ट स्टेंजा में इफ यू सी द राइमिंग स्कीम इज ए बी सी बी. हियर स्ट्राइप्स, केस, क्वाइट एंड रेज. Case and raise are rhyming. That's why in the first stanza the rhyming scheme is A, B, C, B. In different stanzas the same rhyming scheme has used by the poem. Like in second stanza, shadow, grass, hole, pass. Here past is rhyming with grass, and in the next stanza, house as clause village. Here village is rhyming with as, and the rhyming scheme is A B C B. Now we will see the literary devices. पहला literary device जो पोएट ने यूज किया है वो पर्सोनिफिकेशन है. यहाँ पे पोएट ने टाइगर को ही कह के बुलाया है, और जस्ट बाय यूजिंग दिस पर्टिकुलर वर्ड ही इज ट्राइंग टू गिव ह्यूमन लाइक क्वालिटीज टू द टाइगर. Personification itself says when we give human like qualities to an idea or thing or any animal. The second literary device which poet has used is enjambment. Enjambment is when the same sentence runs through two or more lines. So in first stanza and in first line, he extracts in his vivid stripes the few steps of his case. सेम सेंटेंस है लेकिन दो लाइंस में रिपीट हो रहा है, तो यहाँ पे पोएट ने enjambment का यूज किया है. द नेक्स्ट लिटरेरी डिवाइस इज इमेजरी. यहाँ पे पोएट डिफरेंट सीन क्रिएट करने की कोशिश कर रहा है, जो कि कोई रीडर पढ़ के उस सीन को समझ सकता है. Like when he is saying that particular tiger is kept in or locked in cage, he is trying to create this particular scene in front of the reader. And the next literary device is assonance. Assonance is the prominence of vowel sound. Like in first line of this poem, he extracts in his vivid stripes. In this line, the different words like in his vivid stripes, the I sound is prominent. And the next poetic device which poet has used is oxymoron. Oxymoron में हम दो different meaning वाले adjectives को use करते हैं. Like poet ने quiet और rake का use किया है. Quiet का मतलब होता है शांत और rake का मतलब होता है uncontrolled anger. And both these adjectives are opposite to each other. This is all about this poem, and I am leaving you with this by giving an assignment to write the summary of this poem and the different literary devices that are used in this poem. Take care guys. Have a good day.